Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? What is going on with my mixer? What the fuck? Oh my god, I gotta change this. It's like flipped itself. That's better. Jeepers. Okay. Now, we're probably gonna want to show you what I'm playing, which of course is Lies of P. Because that's currently what we're in the process of finishing today. Woo! Alright. By the way, I don't like those colors now. Man! No. That's not what I wanted. Let's see. How about we change it? That looks normal. Doesn't look overly saturated. Yay. Okay. I feel like they must have updated something with OBS because the audio looks slightly different. The mixer, anyway. How we all doing? Another stream of Lies of P. We are nearing the end of this wonderful godforsaken game. So we're gonna get cracking into it. I think it was this way? Yeah, because I needed to go up. Now, I think I'm close. I'm only assuming. Based on kind of the general location. I probably should put my mic a little bit further back. Because I want my levels to be high, but I don't want you guys to... I don't need a peaking. Let's just say that. I've got a really organically loud... Wow, that didn't even allow me to, like, quick kill him. Which kind of sucks. Oh my god, Street Rat is playing... Alright. What's it called? Mass Effect. Good on him. Alright. You're dead, sir. Oh, nice. Don't fall with him. Is there anything else up here? Is it just... That was it. I feel like there is something else here that I'm missing. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I want to finish this game. I want it done before next week because we're going to be playing Crimson Desert. At least that's the plan, unless something else. Uh-oh. Hello.
Ciao, Bello. I had a feeling you were no ordinary kid, but I never expected to meet you here. It's a trivial matter. Everything is trivial in this part of the business. Reward or no reward. The reason for kidnapping someone, or for blocking your path here. But if some audacious behavior helps my brother see again, that's a different story. In all honesty, I don't want to fight. Not you, at any rate. For one, it's a damned hassle. And why should I go out of my way to satisfy an employer who didn't pay me enough? It's not too late. We don't have to fight. Just show me some kindness, and I might change my mind. thank you. This much? It might even cure him entirely. It's not fair, the way I've been harassing you. You're the only one who's ever been kind to us. I swear on my life as a stalker that your father is safe. My employer promised not to harm him. Go on then. Go to him. Geppetto's waiting. I never even introduced. If only we hurry. Go on.
I think I just missed a little piece of key dialogue. Fucking hell. Urgent repair tool.
It saddens me to see my precious son in a place like this.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
I wanted you to grow up as a good boy in a peaceful world. And yet, I think all I've taught you is blood and violence. This will be the last time I ask. I promise. Simon has gone completely mad. He's trying to become a god by using a tremendous amount of ergo. I don't know what kind of world he wants to build. Perhaps there's no stopping him. I trust you, my son. And
oh, good.
I'm ready for any outcome. But I don't know what you think of me. Speak truthfully, for my sake. Was I a trustworthy father to you?
Sure.
I see. I have the courage to carry on because of you. Put an end to it all. And come back to your father's side. Remember the happy family we once were. We can become that again.
Simon Manus did not want any interruptions in completing the something something. Dear Lord, please give me a fucking checkpoint up near the top so I don't have to keep... Yes! Yes, dear Lord, for the greatness of all the gods. Yes. We're not done yet. Dagnammit. Seriously, how much more do I need to do? Haha. There we go. Not too... Whoa! Wow. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh. Okay. It's a shame there's no, like, hidden secret walls or anything. Damn. Tell you what, these guys are a little on the insane side. Cool. Nice and easy. That's a nice view. I approve. Well, we are as close to the end as we're going to get. Alright. Oh, no! I was worried about that he was gonna do something that was gonna fucking throw me off. I'm so grateful I went up first. Although, now I do wonder whether this crazy bitch respawns. She does. Here. So much easier. That is a good... Dude. That's your best XP spot right there. Bye. This is such a better sword for blocking. Oh, that's right. Ugh. Leaping amulet? What the fuck does that do? You know what? I've already committed. Let's just keep going. Bye. We'll go here. Oh, fuck me. Stupid walls. All right. I'm surprised you didn't do your third thrust. All right.
Did you feel that? It's like someone walked across my grave. I sense ergo everywhere. I mean, this place is saturated with it. Like what you'd expect from a mountain of dead puppets.
That sounds about right. Oh, great. Fuck your stupid gas. Ooh. Oh no! Forgot about the edge. Oh well. Even to the bitter fucking end, man. To the bitter fucking end. Still busting my goddamn chops. This game, man. This fucking game. Right. Backing around. That means there's going to be one more checkpoint past whatever this little gauntlet sequence or section is. Oh shit! No! What? Uh-huh. Alright. Shit, I gotta be careful. Oh. Come on, boy. Oh, shit. Fuck. All right. I think I'm gonna have to work with some of these timings, so I might as well learn them, because I reckon the new boss is gonna have some of them. Alright, back to the big boy. You know what I should have done? Changed it to fire. Okay, that's fucking shit. Ooh. Nice. Lightning does a treat to him. Bye. Thank you for the quartz. Who the fuck's next? All right. See ya. I'm amazed I'm still getting quartz, man. That's what's fucking shocking. Also, how am I not done? Like, seriously. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, you're a bit stuck there. There's gonna be like one more fuck you boss. Or, well, not necessarily a boss, but like a mini boss, I reckon. Before I actually get to where I need to go. So said Pistris the Third. I, Adriana, recorded for the brothers and sisters. Praise Pistris, the one who will swallow even God. Listen, my brothers and sisters, I, Pistris, shall tell you about the true eternal life. An angel's gift was something humans dare not enjoy. Many humans died with hope in their hearts, and the ones who lived harbored rage instead of death. Eventually, humans destroyed and burned their hope on their own. That is how the angel became the god torn to death. But today, there are definitely those who survived with the blessing. They, the immortal ones, still walk around and wish for the resurrection of God. I clearly told the truth I witnessed. Now you shall all follow the path. Ooh, cryptic cold. Oh. Oh, dear Lord. I think we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Manus's confession. A father is like God to his son. Even I, Simon, was no different in my youth. But the one who created me was no normal human, and my abilities were extraordinary. You're a failure too, the ability to read minds. Being abandoned in front of God meant the world's destruction. From then on, my life existed to make a world without lies. A world where no one betrays you and there's only truth, even if it's forced. Now the finale is here. Once the door is open, it can't be closed. For humankind, I, Simon, gave up being human and decided to walk the path of immortality and the truth. My body will be broken and reformed as the God that was torn apart. I leave this record in my last moments as a human. Simon Pistris Manus. You one crazy ass motherfucker. Well, this is it. So, if I'm gonna go nuts here, might as well. So what are we at? 16. What do we got now? Alright. Let's leave it at that. And we're gonna increase that to 3. That might give us a good... Wait, really? That's all the ergo I need? That's interesting. That's not a lot of ergo. For a level up. Oh well. You know what? I don't know what I'm fighting, so there's no point of changing it just yet. Let's try without. I want to see what this is first. Oh, Simon. You want a bit too cray. What have you gone Dr. Jackal and Mr. Hyde on me?
Behold, this is Ergo. Is it not magnificent? Distilled immortality and a key that opens a world with no lies. A key that unlocks true evolution.
Hey, Impulsive.
Give thanks. Ergo is a gift from me, Simon Marnus, who will transgress even God.
Okay, dude. Whoa, that is a big hammer!
Who will be born now.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Show me everything you have, Papa Dr. Bendo.
Oh, shit. You're gonna do some lightning shit. Ooh. Ooh. This guy is a little bit on the cray-cray side. Oof. There we go. Got him. Phase 2 for sure. Yeah, probably. You might be right. Ooh. 2. And... oh, fuck, he got me. Nicely done. Alright, so phase 1 isn't too difficult.
This is evolution. Behold, as I discard this fragile body. Witness me as I grasp the power of a true God.
This guy's all kinds of fucked up. Look at that shit. I can't hover over with my mouse. What the effing hell? Dude, I don't... That's not God you're touching, but okay. Oh my god. That is some Sistine Chapel fucking shit. What is going on? Oof. Shit! What is going on? I am not doing well. Oh, missed that. Way! Fuck me. Whoa. Yikes. Oh, dude. Yowzers. That's some crazy ass shit right there. Okay. Surely, this guy's gonna probably be weak against fire, I wanna say. So... switch Legion Arm. No, not Legion Arm. Grindstone. Unless it's not fire. I don't know. All I can do is try.
Show me everything you have, Aqueduct of Menko.
Ooh.
If you want constant pain, I'm Krat. Better yet, how about death?
Woo. Oh! Nice! And we're done for phase 1. Oh god. Woo! Oh boy. Okay. Oh shit! Dude! That is nuts! What is that? Fucking hand of God and shit. That's mental. Ugh! Why is that hit so hard? That's my biggest fucking grief with it right now.
Show me everything you have. Offer up your metal.
Will do. Ooh, shit. Nope. Need a heal. One, two. Fuck me, I fucked myself up. Fuck! That was a waste of health. Waste of resources. Fuck me. Alright, so he's got this weird fucking attack. avoid that like the fucking plague. Come on! Yes! Ah. Fuck me. Is that technically the last boss, or is there someone else?
So, it comes to this. The Blue Fairy, Sophia, decides a winner. Truly, I envy you. The puppet my Sophia keeps turning back time to save. Is it her sense of duty, or her contempt for me? Or does she truly care for you? I gave up predicting Sophia's actions long ago. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Sophia, what have you done to her? Sophia. Yes, I suppose that was her wish. Sophia was always wise beyond her years. Knowing the truth of people's minds is a curse. I would not have been able to bear it if it weren't for Sophia. Her pure heart was a tonic for my pain. That's why I wanted her. I did. But I couldn't have her in the end. So I tried to use this power to hold her. Even if these hands never could. It's fine if I'm gone. Watch out.
The Alchemist's... The Arm of God. Jesus Christ, excuse me. Obtained after defeating Simon Manus. This is a mysterious relic that the alchemists treated as a sacred object. The alchemists believe that there was once a god who was ripped to shreds, trying to give immortal life to the humans. So he loved. Humans he so loved, and they wanted to revive him. However, the god who was deep in sleep never answered their prayers. That is some creepy shit. Also, I never picked up on the clock being a reference to Sophia turning back time to save me. That concept on its in itself is fucking dope. Yeah. Done. Done, done. Done, 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 done. Done, 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 done. Done! Ha ha ha! So I'm led to believe, anyway.
him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human, now you have my attention. Suit yourself, but sounds fun to me. I wonder, what'll happen now? I sure don't know. But I do know one thing.
And if you refuse.
You're stuck with me. And I'm stuck with you, pal. Wouldn't have it any other way.
There is technically one more boss. We're not done yet, ladies and gents.
Huh? That's...
Geppetto.
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients we need. I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life. You can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo and the arm of God. I just need the final ingredient. The one that holds your memories and your lifespan. Your heart. If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over.
So he's been trying to resurrect his boy?
You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart, son.
Fuck no.
I believed you were a good boy. But you insist on breaking my heart. Well, I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories. But a father always looks after his children. Even naughty ones that must be punished, like you. In my own way, I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life.
You crazy fuck.
I'm disappointed in you.
I would stab him right now.
This to happen. I believed you were a good boy.
You gonna give me a belting?
If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve it myself. My son.
Oh, God. What's left of him? Jesus fucking Christ.
Can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Okay.
I never found you in the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
That's right, that's a 2-hit. Oh, got him! Yes! Ha! First phase. All right. Now the real fucking fight. I think I pissed him off.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Ooh. Wow. I forgot to introduce myself? Oh. Okay. Well, time to change it back to lightning, I think. Since I'm dealing with a puppet. And switch grindstone. Oh, actually, I do wonder what would work best. Acid? What was I gonna do? It was something else. Fuck. I don't even remember. Ah, yes. My rings. Oh, awesome.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Okay.
I never went into the Grand Covenant like other puppets because of
Alright, I got that.
within. I know you have some little puppet.
Jesus. Okay, I'm getting the timing wrong. Yes.
For you.
Oh, come on. Oh, yes! I got him.
To the last. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Oh, God. He's gonna be a bitch. Fuck yeah! Second go, motherfucker! Oh! Ha!
Were you
Haha. Nice. Awesome. You dickhead. Thanks, Impulsive.
You're just a useless puppet.
Oh, gee. Thanks. Father of the fucking year, man. Dude, I did that in an hour. Where was the rest of this difficulty? Fucking hell. Well, that's fucking done. Fuck. I thought that was gonna take me longer. Now what am I gonna do? There's no point in starting anything major because we're gonna do that next week. Next will be Crimson Desert, but that'll be next week because I don't get that until what, Thursday? Is that when that's coming out? It's like 1 or 2 days. Should be out Friday. Okay, I still have like adrenaline running through me. I don't know whether to skip this. It is nice music. So I'm just gonna turn that down. I'm gonna turn it down to my headset as well while I'm at it. Are you planning on playing Crimson yourself? Impulsive? On a system of some sort? I know you probably don't necessarily have a high-end PC, but you probably have a console, I would say. Theoretically. Too addicted to Neo 2. How are you going with that right now? What do we got here? Crimson Desert. Pop in my age verification. It's 1 day and 12 hours. So basically, it won't be out for us here in Australia till Friday. I can't move on from a game until my addiction is quenched. That's fair. It's like an itch that you just have to keep scratching until it's like, oh yeah, right there. Okay, I'm done with that. Now the other shoulder. Have 2 more New Game Plus. 2 more? Jeepers. How many cycles have you done of the game already? And do you find you're going through the cycles quicker and quicker? Three cycles. Nice. Based on player experience, the end credits in Liza P are generally not skippable. You must watch them to reach the post-credit seat, which contains important story teasers for future content or a sequel. So patience or skipping during a second playthrough, if allowed, is unnecessary. See, I can't make this go down quicker, and I want to see what this fucking end credits thing is, so I can see what its potentials. Oh, what am I doing? I'm closing my camera. I got into like, okay, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm not done with the stream. No. Only have first 2. Only the first two were quick, but after that, the difficulty goes up and you need to take it slower or you get one shot. You have fun with that. Jeepers. Yeah. Oh, man. They released some fun update information for No Rest for the Wicked, which is looking like... It's nice to see them working on some of the little housing systems. So they've actually got a comfort level now in the game implemented, where if you improve the quality of the place that you purchase and build up and furnish, then you get some really fun little perks towards your item finds and a couple of other things, which I didn't get all the details for, but yeah, it's I can't wait for the full release for that. I think that's like that GTA are like my two biggest games that I've got in the back of my mind. Wolverine I'm curious about, but I don't know. That can go either of two directions. And then Bond I'm a little bit more sold on, but we'll see. Hopefully they nail down that performance, because I gotta admit the recent video was actually pretty good, showcasing its performance. But the first one they did, that was kind of meh. Yowzers. So, I saw Street Rat was playing some Mass Effect. Wonder how he's going with that. Should check. Is he, like, actually playing it? Let's find out. He is. Is he actually streaming it? Oh, he is. I can actually check. Oh, this is great. Twitch. Oh, you're gonna send me a link? Oh, awesome. Bane of Fools. Oh, this looks fascinating. What is this? And this is not early access. Interesting. Looks interesting. Banquet of Fools. Ah. Alright, where are you? No, I want this. I want to see where Street Rat. Oh, you've just started. Have you? Or are you working on your gear? First playthrough. Where are you at? Jesus. You made an interesting looking character, Atlas. Okay. Come on, game. We're near the end. Just show us the fucking credits, alright? Let us see what this is all about. Nice work. Oh my god, just let's move it on. Come on, move it along. Move it along. You couldn't stretch out the music. So much dead audio. All right, here we go.
I have a final report on the Krat experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
Hmm. Why is she in Krat? If you start the next playthrough, you won't be able to continue the current playthrough. You can also start the next playthrough from the hotel. Do you wish to continue? I want to return to the hotel. That's nice that they actually give you that option. Because now, through the Stargazer in Hotel Krat, you can relive battles against the bosses in your memories. A specific boss can be selected and challenged in battle memories, or multiple bosses can be selected and challenged consecutively in Death March. Jesus. Well, that's certainly a good way to practice.
Oh, it's me. This whole thing has inspired me. I'm going to try to be the... I will also keep looking for the relic's true owner. Check it. A great weapon calls for a great... Sorry. No, pronouncements aren't my thing.
All right. Proof of humanity. Ooh, another BB. Enables dodging even with low stamina. Ooh. That's a cool fucking ring. Increases Fable Art damage inflicted on a staggered enemy. Immunity to overheat, electric shock, decay, and corruption status ailments. Oh, fuck you. God damn you, game. Attack 110 plus 160. Yes, I did. Cheerio.
You have been such... as always.
What have you got? Nothing of usefulness.
This great disaster. We are all in pain. I will do everything I can. You are always welcome.
So much has had. It feels all because of you. I just want to. That's why I should make sure you're well.
Okay. Now, one of my mates
I've
did
made someone.
mention
Thanks for all your
that there is supposedly
Welcome.
like a katana in this game, which I've never fucking seen. Oh, cool. Not that that's going to be a problem now. But should it be? Now, how many have I got? 3. Nice. And I started working on that, so... Charges Fable upon pulse use. Increase consumable possession. Increase max gold. Magazine enhance. Enhance Fable catalyst effect. Upon death. Increase at throwing object possession. Okay. Lower damage while dodging. Enhance special resistance. Auto charge pulse when discharged. Oh, if only impulsive. Lower damage when discharged. Enhance special resistance. Enhance tribute resistance. Lowers guard regain reduction. Enhance fatal attack. Pulse cell charge. Oh. Enhance weapon attack when durability is at maximum. Ambush stagger, enhance condensed. Able art effect duration, lower weapon durability consumption. Be staggered. Ambush stagger. Guard regain, recovery. Alright, and I get one more, which I think, enhanced fatal attack. What do I want to enhance? Lower damage of charge attack, Fable Arts. That's it. Everything else is not important. Apparently, this is a weapon. But you gotta be a real bad boy and lie a lot. Whee! How may I be of service?
Welcome.
Well, I feel like the right thing to do would be to buy that. What can I actually level up? And what do I need to level shit up? Okay. What's that do? Ooh, alright. Cool. Craft. So what's that? Oh, is that like a shotgun? Jesus. Well, theoretically, I've collected everything. So, yay. Alright. I now have more options to kill.
Welcome.
Encrypted storage device. Wait, you were just holding on to that? I didn't even realize that. One, two, three. So what have you got for me, Vanini?
You're always well. Ah, thank you for coming. Why don't I read the contents? Hide these, kill that, steal those. It's all the same. And the people who want them deciphered, I am a simple, albeit brilliant man. Solving the code is what makes me happy. And with a friend at my side, what more is there to wish for?
Ah! That's what I needed. That's how that door opens. That's how I get to that location. Street rat, you silly boy. That's the restart. Teleport. Where are you? No, I want the swamp. So it's about here. Boss rush! Street Rat is going through the introduction of Mass Effect currently. Wonder how he's finding it. Well, that was easy. Oh, whoa, okay. Why didn't I see that? Okay, this is like a whole nother section? Fuck. No! Didn't realize I had to jump. The Grand Exhibition. Come on, come on. I haven't got all day. Now, is that string still... Yep. Woo! Cool. Okay. Dead boy. I mean, you'd think most of this is gonna be pretty easy, right? Except we know better, don't we? Oh, better. Oh, that's so funny. Someone's report notes notebook. This place is contaminated too. There isn't much extra water left. The kind hermit helped me, but he knows he's not going to last much longer either. Terrible mutations from the side effects of the purification disease neutralization process. Many people of Krat will turn into carcasses, the alchemist's monsters. My friends are the only thing that comes to mind in my final moments. Lumaccio is ill, Sophia is missing, Lorenzini lost hope, H is dead, and here I am, Medoro. We risk our lives and fought from each post, but sometimes there are no rewards. Still, some things are left, something even power and lies can't hide. The truth. Someone will unearth the truth. Someone will unveil the lie. Taking the extra step forward for the people coming behind, I believe that was my role. I am Medoro, the reporter. My weapon is my pen and the truth. Now I leave my records to you who visit this place from Medoro. I have only one regret. Lumaccio Pantalone, my friend, the ailing traitor. If only I had realized sooner that your heart was sicker than your body. So many lives could have been spared. I pity the curse, you, my fallen friend. Dude. So, am I to assume that one of these guys is supposedly this Morono? Also, I kind of want to go back because I feel like I'm going to miss a bunch of stuff. I didn't think this space was going to be this big. Also, I still can't believe I fucking missed it. Alright, grab that. Up. Woohoo! Bye, mummy dearest. I'll catch you around. Girlfriend! Okay, that goes back up. So I did kind of go the right direction. I mean, kind of. You know what? I'm gutsy. I ain't that gutsy. Why not, man? You can do it. I think I've fallen off enough times in this game. Chicken shit. Wouldn't have survived this far. Bye. You can go. Now, is she gonna come around? Is that kind of what I'm sensing? Oh, another quartz? Holy shit, this game. Thought I was done leveling up. Do you fall off? No, but I can. Bye. Okay. Item underneath me. A checkpoint for some reason. Very odd to put a checkpoint here, but okay. I'll take it. Probably a quick way to get out of here. No, because it still keeps going. Why does it keep going? Am I gonna get like an optional boss? No, I'm just gonna get this asshole. Ooh. Oh, that's just bad luck. I didn't realize he was putting that shit on me. Fuck. When did he activate that? I didn't even see that. Damn, son. Oh, I was near that. Okay. Fair enough. My bad. I'll take the loss. Haha! Shame I didn't get to kill him, but that's okay. That was a fun fight. This weapon just feels better to use. Black Steel Cutter Blade. I'm still getting swords. I'm so fascinated. Okay, yep. Oh god, nope. Be careful. Oh, there's another one. Ah. There we go. They didn't really think about the traps. Some of them they have. Some of them they really haven't. No, move away. Move away. Let yourself heal. I'll come back to you. It's okay. Don't want to die again to that shit. It's fucking annoying and stupid. Boom. Okay. Now that bitch tits is gone. Bye. Disruption. What's this? The water is strange. I'm not sure when it started. But my tears and blood have also turned blue. Oh, he started to transform. I have seen the revelation of the blue butterfly. They have asked me to free them from the prison of time. From this prison of time. The fairy is far. The fairy is crying. The hands on the clock have gone. Round and round to find the boy's future. Is that him? Woo. Yes! Flip and die!
Better to end this way. Yet, while the getting's good.
Yeah, he did turn into the beastie. Poor dude. I leave the butterflies writing here. Remember, you are human. Now it's time to get out of the string. Black Cat's hunting apparel. Love how the tentacles are still moving. Nothing creepy about that. Cool. Well, that was a nice little side dish. How's my... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Ah. There we go. Hotel it is. Okay. Now I think I'm officially done. Yeah. Do that one. And yeah. So weird. To actually be done. Survivor? Oh, there's a couple. Oh, dude, I can't believe I'm flippin' done. That's it for Lies of P. And in time. Oh, that... You know how good that feels? To have a game actually done before a new game's out. That's so rewarding. And I thought we weren't gonna make it. Nope. We ended up defeating that damn asshole from the DLC in a good, timely fashion. We got through majority of the bosses here. Although, I must admit, I did probably cheapen my experience with the... not the second last boss, but the one before that, going up the tower. I think I probably could have learned that. I just didn't want to deal with that first phase again. But apparently, you can break her shield on the back if you keep hitting it. So I thought that was a neat little detail. Makes the whole fight so much easier. Even for phase 2. But yeah. And I finished at level 121 with 57 hours on the clock. Awesome. That is awesome. Now, did I message Street Rat? I just want to see. Let's have a look at this, because I'm kind of curious. Can we hear the gameplay? Yeah, you can. It's just, he's got it very low, or have I got it very low?
Let's do some looting. Okay.
Where's your chat? There it is.
Hey, Commander.
How's the game,
Hey.
Street
Glad you're
Rat?
okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me
How's
feels
the
guilty
game?
over what happened.
It's
Jenkins was
good.
still alive, I might not be here.
Though apparently my shepherd looks sassy. And I can't unsee it.
Oh, yeah.
Soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
You're still so early.
Commander.
Yeah.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine.
I mean, look at
To
him.
see my whole unit wiped out.
God, it's so weird, because I don't know about most people who've played this game. I always stick with the default shepherd that's bald. So it's just weird to hear the voice actor through a completely different face.
It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Oh, I thought she was gonna be just a nobody character.
Nope. One of the mains. Her and... what's his name?
One of the mains. He looks like he knows his Balenciaga clothing. He does.
What is the other character's name? Fuck, I actually forgot. Mass Effect
me?
1 characters.
So, Jake, what ending did you get? Because there's 3 endings, and I'm curious.
For Lies
What
of
happened in yours?
P?
Well, I think I got the neutral. Only the commanding officer may specify a destination. Oh. A final destination.
What is it? Commander Shepard, Jeff, Jacobs, Randall.
Eliza P? Yeah.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel.
Um,
Money at work.
Got it down.
It was neutral.
Wonder if Joker will turn into a werewolf during this.
But
That's a reference to Buffy.
right,
Because Seth Green is in it.
the what is his name? Final boss of Lies of P.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy.
I'm wondering if he did the nameless puppet.
Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
I do love this intro.
420, blazer. It was neutral, but I did fight the nameless puppet. That was fun. It is a really good fight. I knew you were gonna ace the ending. I told you. If I
1 hour,
did Lexasia, Sir
1
Manus,
hour.
and the nameless puppet within 2 hours, no issues for you.
The Turians don't found colonies
Yeah.
on the borders of the Terminus system.
No issues.
Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the
1
risks
hour.
when you went
Yeah.
into the Traverse.
I told you. I told
2
you.
tries
Take
at
war.
nameless.
You don't get to make
1 hour. That was ridiculous.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the
Oh boy.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In case you had.
What is his name?
I have the mission report.
Forgot the other
I assume
character's
they're
fucking
accurate?
name.
They
Caden?
are.
Must be Caden.
Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
They were not
2 tries at nameless.
Saren's their top agent.
Yeah.
They don't like him being accused of treason.
Nah.
It took me 2 tries to finish him off as well. He's really fun because it's almost like the mimic fight in Elden Ring, but I wish, and I hate that you don't, has
Mimic
dual
fight.
wielding, and that would be sick. I wish there was
Maybe
dual wielding.
in the
Just
next
seeing how the
game.
nameless puppet moved around the field, it's
Yeah.
such a good ending to the game.
It really is.
Maybe in the next game. Maybe. I mean, if the ending is anything to go by, my theory is correct. He, or Carlo, is the Tin Man. Dorothy will be a main character. We'll need to find a lion and a scarecrow, because the Wizard of Oz was already teased in The Lies of P, because you find spectacles that reference the Wizard of Oz. So I imagine she's going to find the next 2 party members if she hasn't already found them. And I think she's going to be more magic focused. It would be cool if she was a battle mage.
Time will
So
tell.
then you could choose if you wanted to have magic weapons or just be purely magic. But I love that one of the characters that lived in the hotel just outside the gold fruit tree, he was part of some organization where they're trying to find the arm of God, and his target is now Dorothy. Like, it's so cool. I
so
love
much
when
easier.
that's a good ending to a game, because it's opening things up that there was something bigger at play.
Oh boy. Okay.
Asbestos. Time will tell. I'm gonna doubt that they're gonna show anything this year. But I hope
yeah,
they
no,
do
it's
a
too early.
trailer.
It's too early.
This is me talking out of my ass, but I really,
Absolutely.
really hope that the game comes out soon. Because there was a small team that worked on the DLC. So hopefully in that time, because it came out
2
in
years
2023,
maybe.
smaller team worked on the DLC, so hopefully they've been working on something. 2 years maybe.
Announcement.
Maybe they'll announce it next year and release it in 2028.
Correct, yeah.
Oh my god. Crazy. Hey, at least
no.
we'll have DSLR 5. No, that's a camera. DLSS 5 to make everyone look fucking AI schlop.
Oh, dude. Okay.
So P and Dorothy will look hyper realistic with the power
fucking
of
hell.
AI.
Okay, let's just do this. Fucking
Threat to every human colony out there.
that.
If they don't stop him, I will.
Where's my Discord? Where is my Discord?
The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus
Boom.
ended up dead and the
Boom.
beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation.
I'm gonna
turns up
invite
evidence
you
to
in.
support our
I'm gonna
accusations.
force you into a conversation.
Otherwise, the council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the specters. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few
Bop.
things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel tower at the top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
Okay, let's just do this.
That's why I hate politicians.
Alright, let me bring up Discord. AI will fix him. This is true. Hey, I'm just gonna say, AI will fix
Everything.
my Commander Shepard. Where's... Alright.
Jesus.
Hello? There
Hello.
we go. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Jesus, it's just so much easier if I just do it this way. Fucking hell. I'm chatting to you when I can just fucking add you on Discord. We can just have a normal fucking conversation. And then your chat can actually hear what like I'm thinking and saying without it just be like, oh my god. Like you've gone straight into like our normal podcast chat. It's just fucking phenomenal. Yeah, so I don't even know where to begin. So yeah, Liza P, that was good. I gotta admit that like the last two boss battles, that was solid. That was really well designed. It could have been that maybe I over leveled myself because of the DLC, which I think that's more the case. But overall, I think it was just a far more enjoyable fight. Even fighting the nameless puppet at the end. Like you go through his first phase much quicker compared to, all right, so you can now, like, once you figure out the mechanics of the first phase, then you can get straight into phase 2, and that's kind of where you really want to learn him. But yeah, it was such a solid last couple of bosses. I was shocked that it took me an hour. I'm looking at the clock going, oh, so I've got like 2 more hours left of streaming, and I'm done. That's, yeah. I knew I was going to finish early, but not that early? Considering how much of a tough time I've had with majority of the bosses, I thought, specifically the Nameless Puppet, I was really expecting that to be like, all right, that's going to take me a good hour. Nope, second try. What?
Yeah. What? I knew. I went through it so quickly. It took me once to get through Luxasia, once through Sir Manus, and then the Nameless Puppet was 2 tries. And I was like, if it took me this quick, Jake is going to run through this.
Yeah.
No issues. But I do like that once you finish the game, you can then do the DLC if you want to do that last.
I gotta admit, that is the one cool thing. So you finish, most of these games, you finish, and then they go, right, you're going straight into New Game Plus. This gives you the option. So you complete the game, you do everything, and they go, oh, here is an option. Do you want to go into New Game Plus, or do you want to go back to your base game so you can finalize all the other bits and pieces, or if you just want to fuck around, or do boss rush mode? And I went, that's cool. That's really well thought out, and I applaud you for that. Oh, and I found, so that door that I couldn't open, that gate, I had to buy the, what's it called? The little cryptic box.
The decipher.
Yeah, the decipher from the shopkeeper.
His shop.
Yes. Yeah. So I obviously gave him the item at some point, and I'm going through, I'm like, well, I'm at the end of the game, so I'll just buy all the random shit that I still need to grab. And lo and behold, I'm looking at one of the items, I'm like, that's a, what? what are you doing with one of those? So I picked that up. That was cheap. Take it up to Vanini. And sure enough, the photo comes up and I'm like, oh, that's it. So I go through that area and that took like another 15, 20 minutes because that's not like a small, I thought that was just going to be one room. And it's like a whole nother area where you're now finding out what happened to the writer behind all the newspapers and all.
Fun.
Like,
I unfortunately have to get ready for work. Oh, enjoy, Sixer.
Hey, Sixer. Take care. So yeah, I got to the end of that.
I was also really shocked because that level, I was like, oh, and I'll catch you guys later. No worries. The level just keeps going.
Yeah.
And going. And you're like, what? Okay, this was locked behind a locked gate.
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be that little area.
I could have missed that whole sequence of storytelling if I didn't actually bother going back. Like if the game just went, yep, you're going straight into New Game Plus. And that's kind of what I love about that little detail because it allowed me to go back and go, right, am I missing anything? Can I grab a couple of other things before I completely finish this bad boy? And yeah, you're right. It just keeps going. And then you get to like around the corner where it goes up the stairs and you got all the writing on the walls and it's like, oh, and then you see him and you're like, oh, you poor fuck. And then it references the blue fairy trying to find you. And all right, so this was the thing. I didn't Jerry. Like the game hints it throughout the whole experience that every time you die, you're going back in time. It did not Jerry to me that was all in relation to the blue fairy, that she was basically reversing time in order to keep you alive.
Yep.
That's
why it says
nuts.
That's why the stopwatch appears and the time rewinds.
Yep. And I didn't realize until the very end when Manus, was it Manus? Because
he was using his daughter, who's
And,
Sophia.
and he talks about how she was, keeping you alive by reversing time, and I went, oh, I'm such a retard. Fucking hell. Yeah, so that was cool. That was really well done. Hands down, such a good story. Just
incredible
I
story.
will say, I reckon the weapon I was using for majority of my run must have been fucking shit for my blocks. Because whatever I'm using now, that weapon that I got from the DLC is far superior. Like, I actually feel like I'm getting the blocks and the timings better. I don't know what the fuck it is. But there's something about it. Yeah. There's something about it that just feels easier.
Yep.
So
100%.
But no, I gotta admit, aside from some of those mechanics that just drive me bonkers through this game, the story's immaculate. Like the general journey, the locations. I think you're right. The dual wielding would be cool, and a jump button. Give me that verticality, because that's what's really missing. It's still, there are moments that I just want to jump off a ladder, but I can't because it's literally designed for me to go down the ladder. So I have to be on I have to activate myself to the ladder and then slide down, as opposed to let me jump off. So yeah, little things. But next game, probably in a couple of years, I reckon they'll have something theoretically, maybe longer. Depends on what they choose to do and how big of a game they make the next one. So
yeah. Because this was really successful for them. So I imagine they're going to put a lot of attention to making it feel a lot bigger. And I imagine we're not going to be in Krat.
I'm hoping not, because that ending, having Dorothy on the roofs of Krat, I thought, what the fuck are you doing? Why is she here? So unless she's looking for you for whatever reason. So yeah, I don't know.
I really think that Carlo plays the role of the Tin Man, Because you're upgrading his heart. It's
maybe.
It's that characterization of mixing the fairy tales, and it makes so much sense for him to fill that role.
Mm.
And her clicking the heels, even though it's a nod to her going home, I imagine that, okay, we're going to be more magic focused because the red slippers in this case are magic. So I imagine that they're going to start playing with new systems for combat that introduce magic focus.
Yeah. Well,
that we did have a taste of it in the DLC, a very small taste.
That on top of the fact that you've got the two witches. So just by default, you're going to theoretically have access to something.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, maybe. So, yeah, I mean, the possibilities are endless for them. It's just up to which direction they choose to go with it now. And we'll see what comes out of it.
So your ending was neutral, so you refused to give your heart to Geppetto.
Yeah, but because I know... Because you've got the one that you obviously give him the heart, so it's just, it ends. You don't get the final boss. There's another ending that you can get if you get like a perfect high rating for his humanity.
Yep.
But because I didn't build that up all the way, you don't get that perfect kind of ending for the game. So, but that's okay. I'm at least glad that I got to see the little bits that I needed to. I got to see the hints to the sequel.
Yep.
The potential sequel, whatever they choose to do. Yeah, no. The Hand of God thing, that was an interesting touch. So now we're adding some angelic shit to it. So that...
I'm telling you, the whole occultist thing, this whole... The alchemist being this... Sir Manus being the one who... I think he was the one that ripped the god apart. And the only thing that remained was his hand. Him creating himself to be a god and have the subtlety in the touching of God, the painting from Michelangelo, was beautiful.
Oh yeah,
loved it.
The hands touching. I'm like, no fucking way. Are you seriously doing the Sistine Chapel right now? You fucking assholes. That is, that was, I gotta admit, that was very clever, very well done. Just amazing presentation. Like the art team and the story team are on another level. The boss design team's not far off. It's just some of those mechanics need just tightening a bit. But yeah, overall this game was actually something unique. Something unique.
It did the formula well. For
the base formula, yes. I think it does. It mixes a nice level while keeping it to the stringent kind of original Souls formula. Evolves. I wouldn't even say it evolves anything, because I think it just refines, or well, it just nails what it needs to get down right.
Yeah.
Now I'm hoping for them to evolve it. Now that they've got that baseline, they figured out kind of the general gist of the mechanics and how they want things to play out. Now I think evolving it, like I said, adding that verticality, I think is going to be important. Adding maybe dual wielding, potentially, magic, one or the other, depending on which direction they choose to go. I think all of that will just add a little bit more depth to the game, and yeah, more fun ways to play it. So we shall see.
Yeah.
So
you ended your stream early?
No, I'm still streaming.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
What are you streaming?
Myself. just chatting to you right now.
Oh, nice.
I was
Hello,
thinking
stream.
of I was thinking of maybe just fucking around in like Kingdom Come Deliverance, but the problem is I'd be playing it for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. And then I'm going to be starting a new game next week anyway, so it's kind of like, ooh, what the fuck am I, like, why? Like, I'd be better off just, like, jumping online. And then you popped up. I'm seeing you playing Mass Effect. I'm like, ooh, I wonder how Street Rat's going. And I realized, oh, you've only just done, like, that basic tutorial, so you've now just gotten to the Citadel. So now you're going to be doing all the quests there. That's going to take so long. Fuck, all right, I don't hate it, but in retrospect, it took ages to get everything done on the Citadel before I was like, finally, I'm fucking free and I can start exploring shit.
So is this now more of a tutorial about the choice making and the more BioWare focused stuff?
No, yeah, I mean,
Eden Prime
yes,
is very like combat and teaching you about the party system and equipment. Now it feels like, okay, now we're going to get into the conversation tutorial.
Now you're going to get into what the real motivations and what the crux of everything is. So this is kind of, it's not so much a tutorial, but it's your introduction to the world and all of its inhabitants, all of the different clans and factions, how they all relate to each other, how they communicate. Because the Citadel is all made up of a lot of the government officials and representatives of all the different aliens, you get to meet all of them, you get to talk to them, you get to inquire about what is it that makes them tick and what makes them unique in this galaxy. So take the time, because I think it's, especially for the first time, for a first player, it's very rewarding and it gives you a better understanding of just how this world works. And it's meant to engross you in that, so then when you start exploring and you start doing some of the quests outside of the game, you kind of already know what the moving parts are. And then that also then helps further enhance your relationship with the characters that your party members that you're building, which you will unlock a few while you're down there, and two really cool ones that I fucking cherish. Garrus is my favorite, but Rex is, I think, the other one that's just such a fun brute, and unfortunately has a certain history with a particular race, which you learn about. So it's very sad. There's so much without spoiling too much for you, so you get to experience all of that organically. But yes, take the time. It is like that typical BioWare formula where it's left hand typically gives you information through the dialogue tree, and then right hand is kind of your yes, maybe, no, or like good, neutral, bad decisions.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So it's basic and formulaic. It's none of that shades of grey bullshit. But it does what it needs to.
I'm enjoying it so far.
Good.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Impulsive. I had to say that my character looked ugly, and now I can't unsee it. And Sixer was saying that my character looks super sassy. I'm like, great. Now I'm just got a really sassy character because I went full custom.
Yeah.
It's like,
see,
I don't want.
No, it's strange for me because I typically just go for the default shepherd. Like, I just go for whatever the default cover-based shepherd that they usually have in all the marketing material. So I've got the stock standard, buzz cut, white, heterosexual male. And so when I see a different face with the same voice actor, it's like, oh, that's not shepherd for me, but that's what you're playing. That's going to be your shepherd. So yeah, own it.
Yeah,
I think it's cool.
I wanted to go for something different because it, as nice as it is to play as a default character, I was like, no, this is like an original take. It's my first playthrough. I want it completely like this is Street Rat Atlas's journey.
Yep.
But of course, I had to make one that everyone's making comments about. Now I can't unsee it, and it's so funny.
I think that's brilliant. Well, look, I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like Zelda. You can either just play as a Link, or you play your own character, or your version of Link, your interpretation of Link. And I think that's kind of what works about Shepard, because he is... and like you've got the two voice actors, whether you play male or female, and I've heard good things about the female voice actress who does it.
Yep.
Some people actually prefer the female over the male Shepard.
Oh,
just from a performance standpoint. I've never tried it, so I'm actually curious because I've always done male. But at the end of the day, you're either playing it as it is just this is Commander Shepard as that generic, this is the character and the kind of journey he's going through, or you're playing it as your own. This is my interpretation of Shepard, and you can like sassy it up. Sometimes you can make some bad decisions, sometimes make some good ones. Obviously, the good ones kind of reward you if you are fully kind of like Paragon, because I think that's the terminology they use here. So if you get full Paragon, then you kind of help the team to corral them into more good decisions, and you get benefits from a good storytelling perspective. Or you can make super bad decisions and see what, endings and consequences you get from that. So, yeah.
And I think the legacy version of the game, I think it works for all of them, but it just carries over the save. So
yeah, correct.
It just, you don't feel like you're starting fresh. It just continues on to the life choices you made in the first one to the second to the third.
Yep. I actually picked up, it's funny, I've already got this on PlayStation because I bought it for cheap there. And I've seen the sale and I'm like, well, it's fucking dirt cheap. It's $9.
Yeah.
Let's fucking add it to Steam. Done.
For 3 games?
And they're like remastered,
$3.
they're cleaned up. It's like all the DLC, everything's there. I don't need to go through. Because initially, I've already got these games on PC, but I've got the originals through, I think it's Epic. No, not Epic.
GOG?
EA. Origins. So I got it through that storefront.
It does play through the launcher, and I unfortunately had to install the launcher, and I was very reluctant to. I was like, God damn it.
That does suck. Oh, well.
So far, I'm enjoying the game.
Good.
I know that they've reworked the combat to be playable on the sequels, so it doesn't feel as tanky.
Yeah,
it feels a bit more fluid.
Yeah.
I'm just getting used to the controls because I'm still I haven't put down Pokepier.
Yep.
So I'm playing on the Switch 2 controller because that controller is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's fucking mint. I gotta admit, when I tried it at Target, I think it was, when I was playing Metroid, I was like, this is good. And it's such a good price. Like, it's not this ridiculous price like the fucking Xbox Series Elite. So, like, what?
Yeah. It's really enjoyable. I'm liking it so far. And it's funny because we watched an episode of Picard yesterday and I'm like, fuck, I'm going to be streaming Mass Effect. I'm going to get really into Star Trek soon, aren't I? So we're going through Picard and we've watched the first few episodes of season 2 of One Piece. So my brain is currently going through a mishmash of, do I really want to restart watching the anime of One Piece? Or do I start watching Next Generation and making that as like, no, this is the show that you'll focus on?
Yep.
So my sci-fi and my pirating brain are like fighting over domination. But this game is, so far, it's a far better experience than what I had when I first played it.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was a lot tankier when I played on Eden Prime. And I was like, oh, I'm just not gelling with this.
Yep.
And I remember I'm pretty much up to the part where I was like, I'm done. I'm going to put this game away. But now I'm like, oh,
it's
this
smoother.
Is good.
It's so much smoother. Yeah. They really worked the why the fuck? Oh my god, I got one of fucking Piper's crackers. No, they really worked that system so it plays more like 2 and 3. It's not obviously perfect, but it does a better job than what it initially felt like. Because again, what it was meant to be was, it has this clunkiness, but it's meant to be clunky because you're leveling up the character, and as you level up, it gets easier and better and smoother. So I think they just they've kept some of those stats, but they've just made the aiming and everything else just be consistent. So you know what you're doing. Yeah. And then I think they've also tweaked, because you haven't got the buggy yet, so they've tweaked the buggy so it actually handles a lot better. Because in the past, that thing was fucking insane. Like when you get to it, you'll notice it goes over the terrain really well. But back in the day, when you played the original version, if you took a hill or a specific edge incorrectly, you would just watch the fucking buggy fly into the air and just like flip and do all this crazy shit. It was just insane. It was cool. Like it had a level of physics behind it, which was fun, but also very frustrating at times. Because then you have to get out, flip the fucking thing, then go back in. And I was like, oh. And sometimes you're in an area that you don't really want to be outside if you're dealing with some of the enemies and whatnot. So, yeah. Yeah.
I'm liking this.
Good.
And it also helps that there's the sense of playing Baldur's Gate 3 and having those dialogues and choosing. Obviously, this is very like black and white, whereas Baldur's Gate is very like, well, you better fucking roll and hope to God you succeed. Because if you don't, you get a very different outcome. So this is really fun. Just, okay, this is a choice I'm going to make. A lot of the time, it has been a neutral or a good response because of the circumstances that I'm in. And it's still the start of the game, so I don't feel like any of the dialogue choices I've made have been such an impact. It's been very like inquisitive. I'm trying to get them to tell me about stuff. So teach me about the beacon, tell me about the Geth, tell me about Eden Prime. So me outside of the game, I'm going, okay, you're giving me a quick lore recap of a pre-existing life that's existed for thousands of years. I'm getting the information about how Earth found the what are they called? Prometheans? No, that's
the Prometheans, the race that disappeared and died out.
Yeah, so I'm
that
learning
created
about
the Mass Effect relays.
And how they've disappeared for 50,000 years, and if we didn't discover the ruins on Mars, then we would have never advanced our technology so quickly. And it's like, okay, cool. I'm getting a lot of world building. And it's I'm digging it.
It's a really when you play it, you'll see why so many people have wanted this game and this series to kind of continue and succeed, because it's the closest thing that we've kind of gotten from an RPG standpoint that's on the level of like a Star Trek for the game space. Like there really isn't anything that ever hit, not that I've come across, that's ever really hit that cadence and that world building. And this on top of the very cool gameplay and it just comes together really well. It's just unfortunate that the ending released the way it was released. I don't know what the developers and the writers kind of intended to have, or whether that was what was meant to happen and then they just fixed it at the end. I don't know. Like, there is so much internal politics that probably happened at EA and at BioWare at the time, which is unfortunate because it meant losing a lot of core writers and programmers and designers. And then we got Andromeda, which just fucking it could have been good. It honestly, I think the concept is really cool, but I just, unfortunately, because of a forced decision by EA to use an engine that was not designed for third-person role-playing or third-person open-world games, was only designed for tools for first-person. So they had to go in and program all of this extra shit and make the software do what it needed to, as opposed to just using the Epic engine at the time. Unreal.
Because is that what they're using for 4?
Yeah. Yeah. I think the original was the Unreal Engine, to my knowledge. Unless it was something else that they had internally.
I think it was internal because it didn't come up with the Unreal Engine logo.
Okay.
It might have been BioWare's specific engine that they used.
Possibly. The original Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 was developed using Epic Games' Unreal Engine 3.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably just didn't really market it back then. Mass Effect Andromeda shifted to EA's proprietary Frostbite 3 engine. And the up-and-coming Mass Effect 5 is expected to utilize Unreal Engine 5. So, yeah. Yeah, they went back because unfortunately, Frostbite was just letting the team down. It was just fucking everything up. It's why Andromeda failed and took so long to develop and struggled through its whole development process. It's why Anthem turned out the way it did, because it wasn't designed, and they had to build those tools from the ground up. So, yeah.
Such a shame.
Anthem
was a decent game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it could have been better, but I think it was
100%.
It was a cool first attempt. It's a shame they probably didn't get a chance to flesh it out more.
Yeah.
So, but, oh well. You win some, you lose some. But yeah, how awesome is our, what's it called? DLSS 5.0?
God.
Do you want realistic do you want your characters to look super ultra real? Whoa.
So I saw, what's her name? The character from Resident Evil Requiem.
That looks insane.
Her before and after.
Yeah.
And I was like, she looks shit. What's the point of creating her to begin with? You might as well just have a mannequin. And just have, this game runs on DLSS 5. And the AI just creates a character.
I don't know the specifics. People are saying it's a filter, which it probably is.
Yeah.
There is, I'm sure that it's enhancing and adding a few extra things. But when I've done the comparison on their website, it honestly does just look like it's more of a lighting choice than it is actual changes to the character. So I don't know, man. It's a really tough one because you're right. It does feel like it almost feels like it's substantially changing the I guess, like you said, the artistic kind of look of it. But then when you do get closer, like there's one that you get like a real close up, and you put it off and you kind of go, okay, so let's just like slowly start peeling the like putting this filter on. It's not technically changing anything. Like if you actually look at, say, her eyes, now all they're doing is just adding some of that light and just like adding a little bit more of a glossy look. So the skin technically looks more natural because the shape of everything doesn't change. So yeah, I don't know, man.
There's just a hyper realism to it.
Oh,
and I just
yeah, absolutely. Well, Leon's a perfect example. When I saw that, I was like, that is so bizarre. And like, I think the biggest thing is just how his face is lit, because you get one side of lighting where it's, you know, on the left, and then the next one, it's like he's lit from a completely different angle. So I don't know what to think about that. It's bizarre. It's impressive how they're doing it.
Yeah. There's an intriguing part of the engineering side of things, but I think it's now going to be an easy cop-out for games to look a certain way and then rely on the technology for it to look better. And that means you have to get a 50 series and a decent rig for it to, hey, we made this game, but if you want it to look good, you're going to need to have this tech. And it's like, but then what's the fucking point? Why make a game at that point? If you're not going to put the effort in and rely on this tech to have a character look really good because you want the AI to make it, the art form is just lost. I have I spent the whole day today strip mining one of the dream islands in Pocopia, and I'm like, I don't need a game to look fucking hyper realistic.
Yes, you do. You want everything to look hyper realistic. Why would you spend any money playing video games if it's not hyper realistic? It must be hyper realistic.
We want realism. We want you to feel like you're in the game, which I'm all for. You want to make a realistic world? By all means. It's the attention to detail. Red Dead Redemption 2 did it. The attention to detail to every aspect of that game is phenomenal. That's the kind of realism I am looking for. But when a game has to look so where you can't compare that, the uncanny valley of, am I playing reality? No, that's, to me, is not enjoyable. When I play Resident Evil, I mean, I never play Resident Evil unless it's a remake of 5. I'm not wanting to look at a character because most of the time you're looking at the back of their head. You're not looking at their face. Their back is to the camera. That's what I'm going to be looking at. I don't care what this girl looks like with updated technology. Cool. She's facing the zombies. Why is my computer thinking about shit like that? She's not going to be facing the camera.
But like, you know what?
Cutscenes, maybe. Do what Square Enix does and make FMVs. Punch your budget up and go, all right, we're going to make a fucking solid FMV and we're going all out. Sweet. No worries. I'll eat that shit up. But in-game? Nah. Forget it. In-game graphics, it's fine. That's just me.
Look, oh my god, the Phineas fucking image, how that enhances is nuts. Look, I'm not opposed to it. Yes, is it sucky that people need to have a 50 series? Sure, absolutely. But at the end of the day, I think that's just NVIDIA trying to promote their features and make sure that, hey, we're showing you what our card is capable of doing, and these are some of the features that you've got. It's like back in the day, you could just play Batman, Arkham Knight, I think it was, Arkham Knight, and not worry about any of the finicky shit. Or you can get yourself a really nice NVIDIA series just so you can have the realistic smoke effects. So when you were fucking flying through those smoke channels, you would see the particles like just naturally and organically move around Batman. And it was very pretty, but resource fucking intensive. And you only had a handful of these games that would do it. So now the question is, with this neural learning network fucking shit that they've got, how well is it actually going to work throughout the whole consistency of the game? And will it change anything or tweak? Like, will we start seeing these weird kind of artifacts, or not necessarily artifacts, but like weird morphing because the AI generation hasn't quite figured out exactly what to do with a particular face in a specific lighting or a specific position? So, this is basic test footage. And if they get it consistently, I think it's just a nice extra choice for people if they want that extra layer of quote unquote realism, that extra layer of like sharpness to the world. I think it is cool, but you're right. It is unfortunate that you are then losing some of that artistic merit that's already been put into the game. But it does probably mean that developers will now, work harder to make their specific titles more unique from an artistic standpoint. Because if it's this easy to just let DLSS do what it needs to and just go, okay, I'm just going to do a basic model. We're not going to worry too much about all the finicky shit with the lighting because we know that the engine in the back end, the software or the hardware, is capable of fixing all of that up. So we don't have to put in all that effort really kind of touching up, putting wrinkles and spots and this and that, when we can just do basic simulations of lines, and then the AI will go in and actually rasterize it and up-res it and make it look the way it's maybe the artist intended. So it is a cool piece of tech in that aspect. But then the problem is it really only works for those series. So until that technology is then available everywhere else, well, now you're fucked anyway. So now you still have to put in the effort for your PlayStations, your Nintendos, everything. Well, maybe I don't know about Nintendo because the new console has an NVIDIA. But at least your PlayStation, your Xboxes, and then any other PC system, unless people are willing to spend the money in this economy, probably not going to happen for at least 5 or 10 years. Where it becomes more readily available. And then by that point, do developers even bother training the AI or working with those tool sets? Or does this just become like the smoke effects, where it's just, yep, here's a thing that we created that we're trying to use as a selling point for these cards so we can sell more of these off the shelf. And then we only see it in like 15 titles.
Yeah. And that could be the thing, where it is just a marketing game, where even Tomb Raider did it, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, where they were showcasing one of the series cards for NVIDIA.
Yep. What was it, like water or hair physics or something? I remember
I think it was hair.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's still considered one of the... Well, no, but it's still considered like one of the best hair physics in the game.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
I never utilized it. I didn't give a shit. Again, it's one of those things. I'm in the minority probably about this. I don't care about the bells and whistles. I just want a fun game. Yep. I grew up on games that ran on fucking 20 polygons. Granted, Lara was a lot more.
All you need to do is look at where the the massive majority of the market share of player attention is, and it's in something like Roblox and Minecraft. That should tell you exactly how important these features are. This is for a very small percentage of people that have chosen to pay top dollar for the best and newest graphics so that they could have these enhancements for a very select amount of games. Now, my issue is, and this is what I guarantee you, you've got currently 4 games that they've kind of announced. There's probably a few more that they might have by then. That's a very small, I think there's maybe 6 or 7. It's a very small list. And how many people are really actually going to experience it in its full potential? Like, most people will be like, they'll either load up something like Hogwarts Legacy, maybe Resident Evil, maybe some Starfield, play through the introduction, play for an hour or two, and be like, wow, yeah, that does look cool. Moving on with my life to the next game or the next thing that they want. And this is just, it's icing on the cake. It's inconsequential.
I didn't realize they were doing it for Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, so the list here, what do we have? DLSS will come to games including Aeon 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Black State, Cinder City, Delta Force, Hogwarts Legacy, Justice, Naraka Blade Point, NTE, Neverness to Everness, Phantom Blade Zero, which is probably the only next game that I think that's kind of, you get it before that game comes out, which is, I think, cool. Resident Evil Requiem, Sea of Remnants, Starfield, Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion Remastered, and Where Winds Meet, and more. So there's probably some other things that haven't been announced, but yeah. And look, it's not perfect. I don't think, like, there are things that it's just doing some weird fucking shit. I don't know. We'll see.
I think this will be one of those features similar to what 3D was.
Yep.
But the soccer game, the trailer they showed was bad. You could see the AI. Like, one of the characters' arms was missing, and it just
oh, really? I didn't
look
actually.
good.
Let me see that video. So you said someone was missing an arm?
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not seeing anything, but maybe there is something that just removes it. Look, another point that someone had made, which I thought was actually a solid point. You can touch up and do whatever you want to the initial images and the models. If the animations don't match, then it's always going to feel off. So it'll look pretty. It'll, like, you know what this is? You know what this reminds me of? This is the equivalent shit that modders go in and do all these high quality retexture packs for all these old existing games. So I can go in and say with Cyberpunk, I can download a bunch of mods that up-res the car detail, up-res the lighting, up-res the footpaths, up-res all of the fucking shit in the world, so that when I'm driving through, it feels like the most realistic version of Cyberpunk. This just does it in an instant. Like, you don't need any of those 20 or 30 mods categorized and organized in a very specific way, using up most of your resources on a high-end PC when you can just have the correct graphics card with the AI chipset inside that'll just do it for you. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that. We are getting to a point where we've got the developers putting in the effort because they know they have to, still, currently, to make the models as best they possibly can. And this is just a little bit of an enhancement for the people that have that feature. How many people will use it? Depends. The market will speak. Either a lot of people will upgrade and utilize the feature, in which case, cool, now developers know that it's worth investing our time to make this work. Or, no, we don't see the point in, spending the extra 3 or 6 months going through our game and having the AI train off the game data to build the best version of it.
I just worry that this will lead to an excuse for games being made in a really poor fashion, just for the excuse of needing to have a 50 series. I'm just worried that this is almost a gateway, just like how microtransactions became a thing, how battle passes became a thing. I'm just worried that this is going to set a new standard for the AAA studios to start making less quality and rely on the tech to uphold. Don't forget, mods are free.
Yeah. That's true.
You don't have to buy for mods. You can't make money from mods. So why would I go out and spend thousands of dollars just to get the tech when, sure, do I have to install 30 mods to play Cyberpunk? Fine, so be it.
I mean, if you want a
But
good
Cyberpunk
example...
already looks good.
No, but okay, I think if you want a great example, look at, I think, games like Indiana Jones and Star Wars Outlaws. So a lot of those high-end newer games decided, we're not going to worry about doing this rasterization and baking in the lighting. We're just going to rely on the DLSS. So they already had implemented a barrier to entry for those games, which meant that anyone that has an older system that is older than, I think it's the 30 series? I think it's the 20 or the 30 series, which a lot of people probably still had, meant that they weren't going to be able to play those specific new games. Unfortunately, the reality is that sometimes, yes, it gets to a point where they're like, all right, well, you've had 3 or 4 generations of cards that have been available or are available. We are now wanting the tech to utilize some of these new features that make it easier for developers so that they don't have to worry about specific things. So lighting, for instance, when people want to get lighting right, it's nice to know that, well, the back-end software is able to just do what it needs to. We just place the lights in the room exactly where we need it to, and the rest it reflects and refracts and does what it needs to and gives you the reflections from your specific sources correctly, without you having to use up more resources from a CPU or a GPU standpoint of having to draw everything individually and then calculating that all on your own, which is a nightmare. So those features are great. This, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think developers are necessarily going to get lazy. Will they maybe cut corners? It depends on how they choose to push it. They might try to push the tech so that they can do stuff like that. The problem still stands that if your PlayStation and your Xbox systems and a lot of your PC players don't have this new tech, yeah, they're not going to have availability to it. So now they're going to be looking at really poor polygons, and they're going to be complaining about that. So that doesn't look good for the game either. So they still have to put in the effort. At least until such time as they believe that majority of people have already upgraded to a relatively baseline new system. So like for you, for instance, theoretically, unless you choose to go AMD, which would fuck them, they will be hoping that you at least get a stock standard 50 series card. So you will at least have the tech, you just won't have the resource intensive power to play it at its maximum potential. But it'll still be able to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
It's a very interesting era in technology, considering what is sort of progressing in the world. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's getting some fun stuff. Not always for the best, but man, I find it fucking shocking that a 50/50 is 429. That's insane. Like, I think about the fact that an entry-level graphics card back in the day was $100, and now they don't even have anything that's around 200. Even if you were to account for fucking inflation and shit. So yeah, that's crazy. God, I will laugh. And that's like an extra $100 for the fucking 60 series, 50, 60s. I will laugh if this whole AI thing that they're trying to do with this graphics card doesn't quite pan out the way they hoped.
We'll say it isn't succeeding very well.
No, I've heard yeah, I need to do more research. I've heard mixed things. Some people say it's tracking, and then other people say it's not, so I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. And Nvidia right now doesn't really give a shit from the consumer standpoint because they're too busy fulfilling orders for the data centers. So everyone's too busy with that to even consider what your regular Joe Blows are doing with, oh, you're playing video games. Oh, that's so cute. All right, well, we're making super powered computers that'll be able to run the world. Have fun playing your little chess games. Yeah, you go have nuts. Have fun. We'll give you some tools that, we've just kind of been developing on the side that we've been doing for commercial purposes over here.
Oh, gosh.
Tech is fun.
It is. I thought it was going to go a very different way. I thought AR was going to be a lot bigger, but that died off quite quickly. It just never hit the ground.
They're struggling with those glasses. Where I think we might get something like that again, and it seems to be slowly coming out of... I'm actually... So, Meta's playing with it, and I think that's in association with Ray-Bans as well, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So they are potentially exploring the space. But the issue has been the price point, just from a manufacturing standpoint, and then what is cost effective. Because your highest end VR was the Apple, the Vision Pro. And as high quality as that thing is, no one's going to buy it. And no one's going to utilize it. And because no one's buying it, no one's really utilizing it, except for maybe a very, very, very small percentage of people that have fuck you money out of curiosity. There's then no one developing for it. So then you've got no software, and it's now dead. It's a dead medium. And that becomes your next issue. So if they can't, I mean, this is what's happening with Meta right now. They're slowly pulling away from their Oculus stuff, and they're slowly closing down some of their, like they've closed down, I think, like 3 major gaming studios that they had making high quality games for them, closed them down. Now they're closing some, like one of their like open world spaces, Horizon something. Okay. Oof. Yeah, that's not looking good for them if they're already pulling away their funding for that space. But yet, there was something I was reading recently that the next VR is going to be a high quality like OLED screen. So maybe they're doing something. Maybe they're still trying to push it. I don't know. But you're right. Like, I think the AR tech is probably where it should go, but there's still barriers there. On top of the fact that most gamers have no interest wearing, like, most people come home, they don't want to be sitting there going, oh yeah, I got to get physical and actually play the games. There are certain people that enjoy that, and other people just want to sit there and it's like, I want to play like I watch a movie. I want to be on the couch. I want to sit back and relax. You can't necessarily do that with AR. What AR or VR would allow, though, is, well, small spaces. Instead of having to worry about theoretically buying a massive TV or a projector or, you know, expensive screens, you just buy glasses that you would use theoretically every day for your commute to work. And now you can turn it on so that the screen goes from perspec to whatever you choose to watch. Now you feel like you're in a cinema. My question on that is, and I do wonder what the science is on it, how does that affect our eyesight long term? Because that then becomes the next question. It's like, okay, we have AR, it's great, but now your eyes look, they're assuming that something's far away, but you're actually looking at it up close. So how does that affect the sight?
Correct. I still remember when we had ads playing on TV of don't watch TV too much, you'll get square eyes. Yeah, what about having long periods of wearing this tech? That's more damaging to your eyes.
Let's put on a piece of tech that's running lights directly in, like you're staring at an you're staring at an LCD for long periods of time. What does that do to the retina? And you're just sitting there just blinking away.
Yeah.
While you're like the inside of your eyes are just being torn apart, like you're looking at the fucking sun. I mean, to you, it's just like, oh my God, pretty colors are moving and things are, yeah, but there's a reason why people experience fatigue and can't play with that tech for long periods of time. It just doesn't work that way. Like the physical body can't do all of that. So your next problem is do it through some sort of dream sequence, potentially. Now you got to play with the neural network of the brain. So it's a whole nother fucking problem.
Oh gosh, let's not. Let's save that for the century in the future where we start doing neural transplants.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking around with our amygdalas and playing with horror. Could you imagine a Bloodborne like game, but it's all in your brain? That's fucked.
Oh, that would be awesome. That'd be fucking cool.
That would be fucked. It'd be great.
See, I think what would be trippy for people is the first time you get hit. Because your brain, it's like, what does your brain do in that instance? Does it, like a dream, pull you out because it's a safety mechanism? Or does it panic and break? Like, what the fuck happens? Like, those, I have fascinating questions just on the science of that.
Well, this gets into the topic of Sword Art Online or solo level. No, solo leveling doesn't. But there's a few animes that delve into that what if scenario where Sword Art Online is the neural VR headset where you put this headset on, you lay down, but it connects to this computer system. They turn off the pain receptors so that your brain doesn't feel the pain, but we're talking like a very high fantasy here. So are we going to reach that point where, oh, well, once you connect, because you have to use a blood sample, does that then go to a computer system and go, okay, we're going to turn the pain receptors off. So if your brain thinks you're receiving pain, your brain's reaction is then turned off and it's like, no, it's false. But then the long-term effects of that is, well, what happens in reality when our brains are so accustomed to that and we do feel pain? Does our brain then go, oh no, I was trained for this, you don't feel anything?
Yeah. All good questions. All good questions. Fucking hell.
So are you excited for Black... Nope, not Black
Crimson.
Desert. Crimson Desert. No, Black Desert was their other game.
Yeah, that was their first one. I am. No, I think I am. Just kind of deciding. I bought something. Have you bought something from Fanatical?
Fanatical? No.
Yeah.
Is that like a shop?
It's one of the it's one of those key sites.
I have not.
And that's okay. Activates in your region 109. Yeah, so most of these like standard ones are still only 109, which at that point I'm just buying it on Steam, which I will most likely just do. No, look, I gotta admit, I am excited. I'm still skeptical from everything that I'm watching and seeing. It's kind of, it could still be like a 50-50. What the fuck's it, potentially going to be? But I reckon it looks like it should be a pretty fun game, theoretically. So.
I get, with every game, always be cautious. I suggest people, you don't have to pre-order a game. I'm one of those people that if I know the game that I'm pre-ordering and I trust the developers, I trust Square Enix with releasing a Kingdom Hearts game, I'm going to pre-order it. I've done it for all of their games. But this Crimson Desert just reminds me so much of what Breath of the Wild did, but more. It just feels so interactive, and it's what I expected from a Zelda game to be like.
Yeah.
I thought Tears of the Kingdom was going to reach that level of interactivity, and don't get me wrong, it is my personal opinion. I think Tears of the Kingdom shits all over Breath of the Wild. It does so many more things that I wish was in Breath of the Wild, and that Tears of the Kingdom was more. But Crimson Desert looks like it's the next level of what Tears of the Kingdom is going to be. It looks just like a fun game to go in and fuck around.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look like anything. It doesn't come across like it's trying to do anything that's, yeah, so this dragon, yeah, it's just going to be a quick travel cutscene. No, they're showcasing what they're showing. Just seems very honest. So I'm looking forward to just getting the game and expecting what they've shown is what you're just going to get. There's no hidden bells and whistles with it. It is just very much that. And it does feel like a fun sandbox game to just go in, build up a character to feel like a god, cool anime fights, do cool shit. Awesome. Give me that feel, because a lot of games don't. When Pal World first announced the game, where's the cool animation of flying? When you play Pal World now, it's just a static PAL that just moves up, down, and doesn't have any cool animations. Now, granted, they have just announced that their 1.0 is going to be vastly different to what the early access is, which, thank fuck. Give me a reason to go back into that game. But Crimson Desert, I think people are overhyping it and are not just taking it for face value and just going, oh, my expectations of this game are far exceeding what I'm being shown. No, what you're being shown is what you're going to get. I think it's going to be fun. And that's the bold, italics, underlined word, fun. Because not a lot of games will allow you to just do that.
Yeah.
It's a very niche style of game. And what I've been reading, yes, people are concerned, but the whole character changing is the GTA 5 style. So I read that one person changed into another character who was in the middle of a fight. And so they had to just fight their way out of the situation. It's like, awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. So there's some organic stuff in there as well.
Yeah, because GTA 5 did a really good job with that, where, was it Trevor? Who's the crazy one? You've got Michael, who's the dad.
Michael, Trevor, and Franklin.
Yeah. So Trevor, sometimes when you turned into him, he would be in a fight.
Yep.
Awesome. That is his character. That's what he would be doing. I like that. That's the attention of detail I'm talking about. When games just have that little, I like. You thought about this. You put thought into it.
Yeah.
They did it with Spider-Man 2, I think, when you changed into Miles. He would be swinging and you just switch into him and you just continue swinging on. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. And it's fun. And I'm looking forward to the full release of Crimson Desert and not getting this embargo talk, because obviously people can't talk too much.
Yeah.
But I am the type of person who has wanted to just have freedom when they play a game. If there is something that you can fly in, fucking sign me up. I'll eat that shit up. When Kingdom Hearts 3 had their gummy ship system reworked and it was full 360 access flying, I was like, finally, I'm not on rails. Fuck yes, I'm exploring a space. I'm flying.
You know what? So far, there's like one feature that I recognized I hadn't seen yet. And that's diving. Like, I haven't actually seen swimming. That's, hey, go into a body of water and dive deep into the water to go through some sort of cavern or channel. Like, I've seen swimming, but not submersing into the water. So I'm curious how that's going to go, or if swimming is going to function just like it did in Hogwarts Legacy. Because that's probably my only disappointment where I'd sit there and go, fuck. You got so much of this right, and then it's just you missed out on this little aspect. And I'm not gonna fully criticize the game because they're already doing so fucking much with it. But it is just like, man, you've gone all this way and you didn't think about, oh, maybe, I mean, if we've got swimming, maybe we should just have it so you can go deep into the water. Yeah, I know.
It might work similar to how Jack did it in the Jack series, where you could dive underwater for a short period of time and then just come back up. So a very basic kind of swimming.
I guess we'll see. Look, to be fair, there's already so much to explore just from
the land, the air. Like that already is more than I've ever asked for.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
There's a lot.
Pokemon Winds and Waves is going to give me underdiving section, so I'm excited for that.
Oh, man. You're going to be playing that for a while, I reckon. That and Mass Effect.
I don't know. I'll see. Mass Effect will take me a while. I imagine I'll finish Mass Effect by the time Pokemon comes out next year. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Theoretically, it should all be done. Mostly.
My only issue is if I then play Crimson Desert, how big is that game going to be by the time Pokemon comes out? Because as soon as that game comes out, that's going to be my whole focus. Oh boy. I need to stop watching the trailers because it just looks so good.
Crimson?
No, Pokemon.
Oh, the newest one. Yeah.
Yeah. It just looks so good. It again, I shouldn't be. And it is a game that I'm going to pre-order because I've pre-ordered all the other ones. I know what I'm getting into. And yes, I get it. The loud minority, majority, whatever they are. I get it. You're not happy with the graphics. I don't give a shit about the graphics. Am I going to have fun battling? Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's all it needs to be.
And this new title just looks fun in exploration. I love the idea of archipelagos because then you can just really finesse specific parts of the world to that specific area of the map. And I just am so excited to explore. But I digress. Crimson Desert's going to be so much fun. I'm excited to watch you play it because I'm not going to get it straight away. Even though I have found a key seller selling it for $63, which is...
Fuck, that's cheap.
Kind of insane.
Hopefully it's not an account. Because I'm always cautious about whether it's an account. The cheapest I've seen it is for $93 for a proper Steam key.
See, that's not bad. 93 I can get behind.
Yeah.
110 just seems so excessive.
You know what it is? It is because in our mind it's already above $100, and how dare we have to spend more than $100 for a piece of entertainment? If this game is exactly what it says it is, I'm actually okay spending 110 for the sheer scope of this game. If I'm theoretically playing it for God knows how long it takes me to play it. Like, I hate saying this, but even like the new GTA, I'd be fine with. Most other games, no. Because I don't think that most other games merit... Like, I know it costs a lot of money to make this stuff. I know that the cost of making this shit has gone up. but I don't think most games merit that level of depth and design that it's worth me spending $110 when I can get something for 30 or 40 and get more satisfaction. So, but I was just, before I jump off, because it is getting late, they released a new patch highlight for No Rest for the Wicked. I don't know if you've seen this.
What?
It's a small thing. It's not like anything major. So apparently a lot of people have been bitching and asking for duels between players.
Oh my
I don't know if you're on my channel. They've added that now. With a full slap. Which I thought was really cool.
I love slap.
So such a fun way to get straight into a duel mode. But for me, that wasn't the real highlight. It's what comes up after this. They've added a comfort system. So the more stuff you put into your homestead and the more like homely you make it.
Yeah.
Which is quite impressive what you can add. The more of these bonuses that you get. So it's like, all right, you get 20% max focus, 25% max stamina, 25% max health. Your item variety is increased by plus 30. Your category variety plus 40. Like, it's just, that's really fucking cool.
So it's similar to Enshrouded with the buffs.
Correct.
But are the effects to item generation, is that a static buff, or is it also depleted after a certain amount of time?
I would say it's depleted after that timer goes off. Unless theoretically you have items or something else like an accessory that increases that.
Jesus.
Yeah. But I gotta admit, they're really working the game. So I can't wait till they announce the fucking full release. I need my full release. Please give me, like, I have full release of that, GTA 6. Crimson Desert was a nice surprise. But yeah, that's like really it. The only other thing that I'm waiting for is what is that called? Not Returnal. Fucking hell. It's coming out in a month. Not even. Less than a month.
Reanimal?
No. No. What's that damn indie game called? I'm wondering if I've got it. In my... Where is... Wishlist. That's what I wanted. Not that one. I don't know why my brain keeps forgetting the name of this. It's not Reanimal. Fuck. God damn it. All right, let's look it up this way. Upcoming aside. Scrollers. Pixel. Replaced. That's why I keep getting it fucked in my brain. I keep thinking Returnal, but it's replaced.
Replaced?
I would say it's probably not your style of game, because I know you're not the biggest fan of these. But there's something about the world building and the storytelling that looks intriguing.
Yep. If the story is strong enough, then I could probably get away with playing a game like this. It's funny, I've found a YouTube channel that is doing Toonami midnight runs, and it's about an hour or so long, and they're playing a whole bunch of different animes, like the Big O and Ergo Party. And now, like, because I have it playing in the background and it's Toonami, so it's like having the TV on. A lot of them are very cyberpunk focused and very story heavy. That replaced, I think, if it has a strong story like what I'm watching,
yeah,
I'd play it.
Well, so here's the premise. I don't know if you've read anything about it. It's set in an alternative world, an alternative history where the atomic bomb was not released on Hiroshima, but blew up in the United States. And so because of it, the cultural shift in America has completely changed. So there's a lot, like I think I mentioned this with you, where instead of Monopoly, you've got like a completely different board game that's designed on ecology. It's like Ecopoly or something. So they kind of, you know, poke at the satire from that angle. And the main premise of the game is you're an AI that's somehow been shoved into some guy's body, and you kind of need to go back to the source, I think, or go back to the main city, which is surrounded by a wall. So they've obviously got like the outside world that's desolate and mostly destroyed, and probably has like a whole bunch of these like mutiny type humans that live out in the kind of the outlands or whatever, or the older cities, and then everyone else kind of exists in the inner city behind the wall. That's as much as I know. But it seems intriguing. There's a real kind of the fugitive kind of vibe, and some other stuff like thrown in there. So yeah,
it's only coming out next month. Shit.
Yeah, it's soon. It's soon. And I've heard they've done a little bit of tweaking, so hopefully it should run really well.
Have you played the demo?
I have.
Right.
Yeah. The combat, because it's Batman combat, so it's very much attack, and then you wait for, if an enemy attacks you, you counter or you dodge, depending on what they're doing. In the demo, they give you a pistol, which apparently you don't get until later, and that's kind of like a quick, high damage option that you can't just do it on a whim. You have to build up a combo in order to build up the ammo for the gun. So it's a cool little system. There was just something a little bit on the clunkier side to it. So it feels a little stiff. I don't know if that's one of the things they fixed or if they are keeping that the same, and it's more the general jutteriness that people have experienced from the game that's being removed. So we'll see. But visually speaking and storytelling wise, with some of the dossiers you can read, it's looking like it's going to be a cool little platformer.
Yeah.
So
shit.
Yeah. And again, I don't expect it. It's going to be like a like I was talking about with Planet of Lana, where it's going to be more of that visual platformer, the cinematic platformer, as I named it last time, as opposed to, hey, this is a, you know, Mario style platformer. So I'm not expecting anything hardcore from a platforming standpoint. I think most of the gameplay will revolve around the combat system and some light puzzles, and that's about it. So
yeah, I get what you mean. I think you're right.
Looks fun though. Looks fun.
A visual platformer.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks for chatting.
That's all right. Thanks for joining me.
Pleasure. Oh, there was one other thing. Because I know you're not the biggest Dune fan, but have you watched that new trailer?
Dune Part 3? No.
You haven't seen the trailer for this?
No, I haven't. I didn't even know there was a trailer.
Yeah, it dropped, I think, today. I'll pop it on mine.
The new trailer for Spider-Man came out.
Oh,
Holy
really?
shit.
Holy fuck. Everyone's releasing shit. Look at them go. Yeah, not quite. A little bit different.
Her name should be Ganima. She would need to be strong, like her mother.
Oh. She pregnant.
I would name him Leto. So he would have the wisdom of his grandfather.
Oh.
War feeds on itself.
For Arrakis.
The more I fight, the more our enemies.
And is this meant to be the last one?
For a poll, yes.
Okay.
I'm doing the best I can to protect my family. How did Father do it? Your father never started a war.
Oh shit, this year. Oh.
I'm not afraid to die. But I must not die. Yet.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's a solid cast. The issue I have, and both myself, my mother, and Kate, I think, are on the same boat. And I think anyone who's read this book and is familiar with the text will probably feel exactly the same. The third book doesn't actually have a lot of action. There are two sequences. One near the end where there is like an explosion that happens that like really affects the main character and makes him blind. But he can still see. And then there's a little bit of a moment at the very end which is just like this tense sequence. But it's not, there really isn't even any fighting, because this is supposed to be kind of after the war, they've won. And so now there's other stuff that's happening from a political game between the factions, where you've got the Spacing Guild, the Bene Gesserits, and I think there's another faction in there, the Talaxu, which is the other guy that they actually grab, which is being played by Robert Patterson, essentially plotting to remove him, but because they know that he's prescient, that he can see into the future, so they are using very specific technology to hide what they're doing and try and lure him away from whatever plans he's got. Meanwhile, Paul is really kind of wrestling and fighting with the fact that I want the decisions I made to have made an impact, but the problem is if I die right now, I can't stop whatever decisions will get. Yes, I do read books. He can't.
He is a nerd.
Yeah, I am a nerd, massive nerd. Yeah, he's not able to prevent the fact that he's one generation versus the Bene Gesserits that operate over many generations and pass down their knowledge from witch to witch to witch. So this third film is more like The Godfather Part 3, where really there's not much that actually happens, and it's more the tension between, you know, this coup that's happening behind him as now the new emperor of the known universe.
Right.
So, yeah. And then there's other interesting things in here, but like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've read the third book, and it is a short book. It's probably the shortest out of all of them. So there's not a lot, but again, it's just all very basic. The problem that we have is now they've gone in and added all of these real kind of intense action set pieces on top of probably what exists in the book. And so what I can't figure out in my head is, okay, what is theoretically extra storytelling that's kind of a memory to bridge between 2 and this movie? Like bridging book 1 to book 2. What sequences are theoretically him envisioning his prescient memories where he's looking at other timelines and seeing stuff play out? And what's actually happening in real time? That's what I can't determine. And so maybe there is extra stuff to make it feel spruced up while the general plot is still very kind of building up this tension to see whether Paul's going to be able to succeed in what his plans are versus what everyone else is planning against him. Because, yeah, I knew he wasn't going to be able to sell it. This is his sister. So she's grown up. She's obviously not born in the first movie. Technically, she is supposed to be born. Like in the books, she's a couple of years old. She's a baby. With the memories from her mother and past Bene Gesserits. So she's fucking intense. But she is obviously Paul's sister, daughter to Jessica, which is she's a Bene Gesserit witch. She's not even supposed to, and this is what's fascinating. Because technically speaking, Mummy Dearest isn't even in the second book. She's referenced, but she's actually on holiday with Gurney Halleck. So she's off on another planet doing just her witchy kind of stuff. Patterson's character is the one that's working in cahoots with the other factions, with the Spacing Guild and the Bene Gesserit.
That's Robert Patterson?
That's Robert Patterson.
Jesus.
Yeah. So he's playing I forgot the name of the character. He's essentially a Tlaxu. I think that's how you pronounce it. They are face dancers. So they can shape-shift their face in order to look and act like other people. And they are used as either spies or they're used as ways to try and garner favor with whoever they're kind of getting close to. And sometimes they're even assassins. And so the whole plot point of this is him bringing back a Gola, which is like it's almost like a clone of someone. Like they essentially resurrect one of his old trainers, Gurney Halleck. Sorry, not Gurney Halleck. Duncan Idaho. So he's back. Fucking what's his name?
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, yeah. So he's obviously back. Why he's fighting Paul, I don't fucking know, but whatever. And again, these are like the extra scenes that they're adding to give it just a bit more of a punchiness. It's like, but this never fucking happens in the book. They don't fight. The tension is built on the fact that Paul doesn't know whether to trust this clone that could have been programmed to eventually kill him or do something else. And they really just created him as an emotional crux to try and slow him down in his planning process. So there's all this like high level fucking strategy and shit that exists in this book and in the story that play out really cool by the end, but they're just sprinkling it with like Hollywood magic. And it's like,
of course.
Yeah, like it's
because
just...
people want to watch it for the action.
Well, because people will be bored otherwise. It's like, guys, it's not meant to be that kind of movie. Like, it's fucking frustrating. Anyway, that's my little rant with this. Because Jesus Christ, why? And you're fucking right. There is a new trailer. Jesus, look at that. That's a nice shot.
That's cool.
You've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
Someone's unhappy. Okay, first off, his mask sits a little bit closer to his face. Like that's a fair distance away. Come on, guys.
Yeah, but you got to get the inside the mask shot.
Oh God, shut the fuck! It's not Iron Man.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was gonna happen.
Oh, that's right, because this is like the alternate timeline that he's now fucking warped into. When no one remembers
because
him.
Everyone forgot who Peter is.
The only way to stop it was to make everyone
instead of just going, oh, make it for everyone to forget who Peter Parker is.
Yeah.
Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
What the hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van.
Put your
Nice.
Suit yourself.
That's awesome. I love the fact that they're bringing in the Punisher, man.
Go home.
Makes sense.
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me?
Oh God, we're playing with this.
Man Spider.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
spiders have 3 life cycles.
Wait, remind me how May died?
Green Goblin blew her up in the building.
Oh, okay. Fuck, it's like I'm gonna have to rewatch these fucking films.
When
Jesus
between
Christ.
cycles,
Oh,
it
absolutely.
can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
These are good to
We are faced
rewatch.
with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
Oh, Scorpion! Oh, sick! My favorite fucking villain.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
What the fuck? What's with the ninjas?
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
July 31st, huh? Oh, boy.
It looks good.
It looks alright. There's something about some of the AI shots, though, that just like, oh, the compositing could have been done better. But to be fair, we are still, what? Yeah, 3 months away, so they might end up touching some of that shit up.
Yeah, and usually that's like right on the last day until it's in the cinemas. So
yeah, it's fucked. I'd hate to be a fucking 3D artist, man. That would be nuts. Just like, yeah, just keep working, keep working, keep working. Okay, you're done now. We have to release it.
Yeah.
By the way, we've got a deadline for the next movie. It's in like 2 weeks, so jump onto that project, please. Thank you.
Get onto it.
What am I doing? You're fixing up a giant ape and its kaiju friend. Again, how many of these do I have to do? 752 shots. Up to it.
Oof.
Yeah. Fucking really get in there. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks for the chat, and I will chat with you on Saturday.
Yes, I will see you then. I'm very excited to continue Baldur's Gate. Fucking wild.
Yes, and I know what we need to do for like one of the quests, so we can get straight into that.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I had to look it up because it was driving me nuts. I'm like, where the fuck is this? And it's like one trap door that's like right there in the building where we're basically exploring. I'm like, fucking perfect. All right, this is probably going to be one of the quests we started and another one that I've started in that circus area. So that'll move that right along, and then we can get into exploring the rest of the area. So till then, you can catch us both. Well, I mean, you're probably going to keep playing, I'm assuming. But I'm going
to bed.
Oh, you're going to bed? All right, cool. Yeah. Well, I guess we're both signing off. Thank you for joining us on our corresponding streams. This is completely unusual. So you will catch us on Saturday at 7:30 Melbourne Australian time. Please stay tuned for some Baldur's Gate. You can say your farewells too, Street Rat.
Have a good night, good morning. Enjoy, stay safe. Thank you for joining me on my first run through of Mass Effect 1. Woo! Very exciting adventure to come up. I'm looking forward to it with my sassy little shepherd. So I will be going live next week for more Mass Effect. And this Saturday, as Jake said, we'll continue Baldur's Gate 3, which is also very exciting. And we'll obviously do our podcast and divulge more into the gaming side of things and our conversation about the games that we're currently playing.
I am so excited to hear more of your experience with Mass Effect. So, yeah, can't wait to hear more. Can't wait. Anyway, have a good night, all. Look after yourselves. We'll see you all.